Right, yeah. Okay, then. Hello and welcome to another Manchester United watch along. Today we've got Crystal Palace away. It's going to be a tricky one. The lineup is obviously out, but how are we all doing? Hope we're all well. I'll go through the lineup very shortly. Let me just close this door. Holly, you got to make a decision. Come with me or go with Mummy. I'll close the door. Easy decision. Right, okay. Right, so how are we all doing? I hope you're all well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big game today. Huge game today. Some teams dropping points that are going to be in and around us. Obviously, Newcastle dropping points, Villa dropping points. So it's important for us to get those 3 points on the board. Let's hope. Interesting starting lineup, as somebody's just mentioned in the chat. Very interesting indeed. Because Marcus Rashford, the Mr. Undroppable, has been dropped. Well, maybe not dropped, rotated, but I think that's a positive sign. Even though Rashford is playing well, I think it's a positive sign that Ten Hag has belief in the entire squad. You know, he used Anthony in the Carabao Cup. You know, he scored. Played okay. Garnacho obviously got 2 goals, comes in, starts this game today. Before that, in the last Premier League match, it was Rashford and Ahmad starting. So it's great to see that he's got belief in to rotate his wingers out. Same with Xerxes and Højlund's now coming back in. We hope to see something similar with those two. And Xerxes, obviously, you've got the flexibility of playing him not up top, out wide as well. So, yeah, hoping to see that continue because the season is long. There's lots of games in it, and I don't think in the past we've rotated enough. Yes, Ronnie, how we doing? Sorry you're late, but now you're not late, mate. You're not late. Man United is thrash team in Europe. What do you mean? Why is Rashford not starting? I mean, like I say, I'm okay with it. Hopefully he comes off the bench and makes a really good contribution. Bro, tell me we win. Oh, you bet 400? 400 what? Pennies or pounds? 400 quid is a lot away against Crystal Palace. But Ronnie, welcome on in. I don't know why my chat's not working. Let me refresh that. Let's have a look. There we go. Dollars. Wow. Okay, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. You must be dead cert that United are going to win. I love your confidence. Would I bet $400 on United beating Crystal Palace away from home? Probably not. Probably not. Yo, mate, should be a win for United today. I think Ten Hag is worried about a loss. Yeah, I think it's going to be a difficult game, isn't it? It's going to be a really difficult game. But good to see you. Good to see you in. Let's have a look at Palace's last sort of run. But like I say, good to see the rotation in the team. Would like to have seen Ugarte start. I'm not entirely sure that midfield has got enough legs in there. Obviously, it worked against Barnsley, having Eriksen in there. Ugarte started against Barnsley, didn't he? So you could say that was balanced. But obviously, Eriksen did play well against Barnsley, but that is Barnsley. We're going to have a lot less of the ball than what we did against Barnsley. But Crystal Palace, last few games, they obviously beat QPR in the EFL Cup. Premier League results, drew against Leicester at home, drew against Chelsea, and lost against West Ham. So, I mean, it's not been a brilliant start for them. They are currently bottom half in the league. But there are always Crystal Palace away from home. It's tricky. It always is. It absolutely always is. So, hello, Naif. How do I pronounce that? But welcome on in. Hello. Good to see you in the chat. Man United coming bottom 4 this year. Mark my words and time and date. Bottom 4. Yeah, okay. Okay, bro. Mate, just when Rashid's gaining form has been dropped. I wouldn't say dropped, to be honest. I would say rotated. But yeah, it is a shock because last season when Rashford was playing absolutely dog shit, he would start every game. So nobody expected Rashford not to start today. I get it. Okay, he's played midweek and this is a game at the weekend. But, you know, so did... who started? Was it Garnacho? Yeah, Garnacho started. Who else started? Eriksen started against Barnsley. Delot started against Barnsley. And that's it. So we've had 3 people that are starting, and now Rashford's, you know, like you say, he's on form. You would have thought he would have been in. So it's odd, but you know, like I say, I like that he's got the confidence to trust his entire team. I like that. Rashford and Ugarte not there is criminal. Yeah. I mean, I would have started Ugarte as well. He does need... he looked okay against Barnsley. Obviously, we didn't have a lot of defending to do against Barnsley, and that is Ugarte's bread and butter. So we didn't really see what Ugarte offers against them. But yeah, I would have liked, for the balance, I would have liked to have seen that. I am worried about that midfield, Eriksen, Bruno and Mainu, whether we're going to have that balance, whether we're going to be able to dominate the ball. Because that's when Eriksen's great, obviously. If you've got a lot of the ball, a lot of possession, then Eriksen works in there. When you haven't, and you're having to do the dirty work in there, chase after the ball, a lot of running, a lot of energy in midfield that you need. Obviously, that's where Eriksen is not good. Thank you, Zuzia, for the follow. Appreciate that. Rub those players in well with some baby oil and use good to go. That's what Adama uses, isn't he? Rashford has not performed. He does not deserve to play a whole match. What? He's not performed? Mate, you've got high expectations, haven't you? He's been pretty good in the last few weeks. He's literally on form. I don't know what you've been watching. Is this your first game watching United this season? But yeah, Xerxes, this team is looking good. Rasmus Højlund he's available to play. He's on the bench. Mount's on the bench as well. I haven't seen the bench. Let me have a look at it. Let's have a gander, shall we? But I think we've got a relatively strong team. There's a lot of players that are getting back to fitness. So our bench is Anthony, Bayindir, Casemiro, Johnny Evans, Højlund, Maguire, Mount, Rashford, Ugarte. Now that is looking a lot stronger, the bench, isn't it? Adam, thank you for the follow, my guy. United are not winning this game. Well, we will see. We will see. It's always difficult against Crystal Palace. Obviously, you've got Newcastle dropping points. Well, losing. You've got Villa. What was the Villa score in the end? I think they dropped points or lost? Let's have a look. Villa. They won 3-1. Okay, so maybe not Aston Villa. But Newcastle dropping points. Obviously, yeah. So just Newcastle. But they had started the season well, so good to see them dropping points, and hopefully we can capitalise on that with 3 points ourselves. This will be interesting. Eriksen starting, yeah. I mean, like I say, different against Barnsley, isn't it? the standard. And I mean, if you're playing for Man United and you got all good players around you, yeah, granted, Eriksen played well, but different against Premier League opposition, isn't it? But get your score predictions in the chat as well. Do get your score predictions in. Yeah, Liverpool was cruise to victory, didn't they? Annoyingly. Decent bounce back from the Forest game. It was at home, though. It was at home. You reckon 3-2. I have a question. Was you overhyped winning 7-0 midweek? Was I overhyped? It was enjoyable, mate. Not going to lie. It was enjoyable. Obviously, you've got to consider the opposition, but still. It's just nice to see us scoring a lot of goals, being pretty clinical, because we've struggled with that, really. We've created quite a lot of chances and not scored a lot. I mean, Xerxes had some criticism recently. So to play against and you know, Barnsley basically looked at times like they were playing like just one man. At times, literally, it looked like they were just so outnumbered. United were winning the ball back in midfield, and then we were just straight in at their defence, just overnumbering. It was odd. Like, why? Surely, like 4-0 down, you're like, okay, let's just not make this embarrassing. Let's just sit behind the ball. But at no point did they do that. But even considering that, still, it was great. It was great to see. Darwit, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I watched Liverpool game. We struggled to begin with Semenyo. Did score 4th minute, but offside. Was that in the EFL Cup, you say? How am I, my friend? What do I think today? I think it'll be tight. I think it'll be difficult. I am going to go with the United win because I am feeling positive about this season, honestly. Like, okay, we've won 2, lost 2 in the Premier League, so a very mixed bag. But we're conceding less chances than what we did last season, and we're creating more. So that's always a positive. That's always going to make you more likely to win games, isn't it? So I am positive, and I think we can. I think we can win this. We've got a really strong bench. So if things are sort of like at 1-1, or we need to find something, you know, we can bring on Rashford. We can bring on Rasmus. We can bring on Ugarte, even if we're up and we need to protect a lead. We've literally got, for every single situation that can happen, whether we need to protect a lead, whether we need to, like, we've got Casemiro as well, whether we need to protect a lead, whether we need to score a goal, like every single situation, our bench can. We've got players on the bench to do that. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the players that we're getting back. It's an interesting lineup, but I'm not going to go in on Ten Hag too much. It's interesting that Rashford's not starting, but it's great to see that he trusts his wingers to rotate them. So honestly, I'm feeling positive. Even though there's going to be a lot of people that are negative about this lineup, I'm positive for what it means about Ten Hag's trust in the team as a whole. Liverpool scored 2 in 2 minutes, then game over. Oh, today in the Prem, right. Yeah. Palace 2-1. Mateta will get both. Yeah, I know. It was Diaz scored both, didn't he? Who will finish higher, Villa or United? I'll say United. Garnacho open scores, Ahmad follows. Okay. Yeah, Garnacho and Ahmad both to score would be nice. And we saw, and again, it's against Barnsley, but we did see that the link-up play between both wingers. I think there was a time where Garnacho made a big switch out wide to Rashford, and then he scored. Like, want to see like the link-up play between the the forward line. And I think Xerxes helps with that as well. Dropping deep, and the ball's like glue to him. He drops deep and he never seems to lose it. I really like Xerxes. To be honest, even though he seems a little bit less clinical, I think it's not a coincidence that Xerxes come into the team and then our wingers are scoring more goals as well. Like, because I think he makes the players better around him. Whereas I think, well, Højlund's still young. Well, so Xerxes is relatively young. But I think I prefer the team dynamic when Xerxes in there rather than Højlund. But both good players. I'm not bothered. Obviously, he'll get eased in now, Højlund. He's on the bench today. But hopefully we can rotate the two and both of them can be good to United, and we can just rotate them. Sancho 2 for 2 at Chelsea, yeah. Well, I know in terms of assists, but that assist, I don't know how. I didn't really watch the game, but I did see the assist, which was passed to Jackson on the halfway line, and he ran. Who was the right back, because he seemed like literally the slowest player ever. It looked like Nicholas Jackson he had so long to go. It didn't look like he was going to go straight through the keeper. It was just such an odd goal. It was like Sancho passed the ball on the halfway line and he just runs through and scores. Obviously, Areola was absolutely dog shit as well. But yeah. Saliba or De Ligt? I mean, you've got to say currently, you would say Saliba, but I'm happy with De Ligt. You're going 3-1 United. Love that positivity, yeah. Go on then, boys. Hey, yeah. By the way, I think it's all good now. I think it's blown over, but our electricity went off. Like, it was, if you saw the Leicester game, if you caught any of that, well, I guess you couldn't. It was at 3:00, but I think that was delayed. That game, that kickoff was delayed for the second half by a few minutes because of how terrible the weather was. And we've here, which, I don't live that near the city of Leicester, but it is the closest city. I live in the county, but we've had our power cutting out and everything, so hopefully that won't happen. But it seems like the thunder and lightning stopped now, but it was horrific, like car alarms going off and everything. Yes, James, welcome on in. Winfred, come on, boys, hey. I mean, I never thought we'd see Eriksen. Well, he's fouled there, De Ligt. I never thought we'd see Eriksen start in a Premier League game for United, to be honest. Not since we signed Ugarte. But he's there, and you could say he's there on merit for his performance against Barnsley, but obviously it is Barnsley. How long are bloody De Ligt's laces, man? Christ, what's going on there? Bloody hell, look how long his laces are. Well, he's just cutting his laces off. I don't know what's happened. When he's got tripped up, he's I think he's broke his laces. Well, we've only got 3 at the back at the minute. That's brilliant. That's not ideal. Ahmad trying to get through, and he boots it out for a corner. That's pretty bad defending, to be fair. To be fair, we haven't got the best. Yeah. From set pieces, we're pretty dead, aren't we? I have a look. 2-1 Palace incoming. Well, I mean, Palace, tricky place to go to, isn't it? but we haven't got a team that's great on set pieces. We've been crap anyway, but particularly, Delit with a header straight to the keeper. But Martinez doesn't score that many goals from corners. Delit's probably our best attacking threat from set pieces. Mainu, Eriksson, Bruno. I don't think I've ever seen any of them score directly from a corner. Head it directly from a corner. Ahmad Garnacho, no. Xerxes, well, I don't actually know, to be honest. I don't know how good Xerxes is at heading. I don't think I've seen enough of him. You always win at Selhurst. Master of possession has arrived. Well, yeah, at least you call yourself that. Well, it is tricky. In general, it's tricky, mate. To be fair, Man City also win at most places, don't they? But it's been a decent first 5 minutes for United. We've had quite a lot of the ball. I didn't expect United to really dominate possession today. I mean, it's still early stages today so far, but happy with the way we started. Yeah, that's it, Armani. Yeah, happy with the way they started, pal. Good to see you in here. Obviously, Delit's had I say chance from a header, but wasn't really a chance. There's no space for him to score there. The ball was just directly from corner kick, back post. And then Delit's, I don't know, headed it straight at the keeper, but it was never really going to threaten the keeper. I met this girl a couple of weeks ago and manipulated her into being a City fan. Well, that makes 2 City fans at least then. You've doubled your numbers. What is funny about Man City is, right, we've had a midweek fixture against Barnsley and filled Old Trafford. Whereas City are there against Inter Milan, struggling. Everyone talking about how shit the atmosphere was. Peter Schmeichel. And even I've seen loads of City fans talking about how shit the atmosphere was. Like TikTok creators. Whereas United are filling the stadium against Barnsley. I think that just shows, doesn't it, the sizes of the club. I mean, yes, okay, you've bought a few trophies, but just the sizes of the club are just vastly different still in terms of the fan base. So, you could use the numbers at the Etihad, so, good on you there, son. Simon, how we doing, buddy? Am I the only City fan you know? The only City fan. How old did you say you were? You're like 17 or something. You're the oldest City fan. I walk around the streets and I see little kids with City shirts on. Because obviously they just pick the team that's playing well, don't they? Because they're not old enough to understand history and all that. So they just pick the winning club. They won't support them when they get relegated, though, I'm sure. Don't think the City fans for life. Ericsson with a bit of push in the back, gives away the foul. They can buy some, yeah. They can buy some. But that's it, you can't buy passion. That's why the atmosphere was so dead on a Champions League night. Because you can buy fans, yeah. But if you bought the fans, there's no passion there. That's the same as New Zealand. It really annoys me. What do you mean, mate? Yeah, Delo, now Ericsson. You're the only one I know. Yeah. Yes, Ronnie. I told you I started supporting City when... mate, I'm not talking... yeah. I'm talking more in a general sense. Kids rocking City shirts. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's always... you don't see... like, unless you... I mean, if you're in Manchester, then yeah. But anywhere outside of Manchester, you don't see anyone other than kids wearing City shirts. Like, I don't know anyone my age or older that lives around here that's a City fan. Because, you know, obviously not. Oh, go on, Garnacho. Go on. Oh, it's a great save. Bloody Dean Henderson, man. He's going to play like Casillas. You just know it already. Dean Henderson, he's just bound to. He's bound to play like Casillas. But look at this. I love Xerxes so much. Look at it. He's onside as well. He picks up the ball, plays a perfect pass. Xerxes just makes... that's what I mean. That's what I said before about Xerxes making the wingers score goals, play better. Because he's all round... like, he brings others into the game. His hold-up play, ball sticks to him like glue. His brings others into the game. I love Xerxes, man. I love him. Okay, might not be the most clinical finisher. Hoyland might be a more clinical finisher, but yeah, he's great. He's great. Would you recommend moving to England? Depends whereabouts in England, mate, to be fair. I live in Toronto, but I'm thinking of... yeah, I'm the wrong guy to ask because I'm not really a city guy. If you're going to open an accounting firm and you live in Toronto, which is a big city, if you're thinking about going to, you know, London or whatever, I'm not a city guy, so I'd hate it living in London. I'd hate living in a city in general. I've done it for university. I've lived in Leicester in the centre for 3 years. It's not for me. He makes us play better. Yes, Dave, how are we doing, mate? I've only seen 3 adults wear City shirts. Yeah, here we go, Xerxes again. Oh, Garnacho, man. He's clipped Garnacho's heels. Is Xerxes running with the ball? Otherwise, we would have been away. This is really good from United early days, though. Am I the only one who thinks he should start even with Rasmus back? I mean, he's just recovering from injury, mate, so I don't think he can he? I don't know whether Rasmus can do 90 minutes. But, like I say, when they're both fully fit and fully match fit, I'd like to see rotation there. You know, a bit of competition. Yeah, that's good from Ahmad. Wins the corner with the back heel. What's Xerxes doing? What do you mean? It just clips... if you're talking about when they're going through, it just clipped Garnacho on the heel, didn't it? So he couldn't make the pass. Otherwise, we were away. I don't think that's just unlucky. Just United to win and then a win your Aka. Wow. Lovely stuff. There's been a few Oh, delete! That's an unreal save. I tell you what, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter like how many players that you got good in the air. Because I was going through and I was like, okay, not good in the air, not good in the air. Struggle from set pieces. Delit's already scored and he's already had one chance in this match. And he's like a magnet to the ball. He's going to get a lot of goals by doing exactly what he just did. Jesus, he's unreal in the air. He's such a threat. Oh, chipped over, yeah. Garnacho keeps it in. Come on. Ericsson. Great cross. Oh, Martinez, bloody hell. We've had about 8 shots already. Christ, this is an unreal start by United. We need to take our chances, though. We're not going to be this dominant in the match all game, that's for sure. Palace are going to have a spell. We need to capitalise on this and get a goal. But Christ, I mean, it's just spins on it, Martinez. It almost goes through Dean Henderson's legs. But yeah, what a start this is from United. Backstick again. Now Ahmad, go on, fly one in. Go on, Ahmad. Now Martinez. Poor cross, but he's a centre back. Show it live. Obviously can't. But yeah, what's your winnings on your Aka? How you doing? How's the missus and the puppy? Good, mate. Really good. What are we doing? We bathed the puppy today. Smells like lavender now. Lovely stuff. She doesn't like going in the bath though, to be fair. She's like scrambling to get out. $430. Wow. I don't think I've had a win that bit as big as that. Have you got a cash out on it? Not saying that you'll need it, but Palace smash and grab. Hopefully not. What's the story supporting United? Dad did, mate. His dad did. Been in the family for generations. $98. Yeah, it's pathetic, isn't it? That'll go to probably about $350 if United score. Oh, Jesus. Delo plays the ball all the way to Onana. It's a difficult one for him to control. But to be fair, I know I don't want to keep talking about De Gea. We've had Onana for over a season now, but if that's De Gea, you can't play that pass. So that's that's something that you don't have to worry about with Onana. Just Delo playing a pretty a bouncing ball. Up at about waist height that Onana's got to control and deal with. If that goes back to De Gea, you are nervy. But Onana, you just don't even think about it. Thank you for the follow, Captain. Appreciate that, buddy. My score predictions, what did I say? 2-1 United, I think I went with. Doing good not to be behind yet. What, us not to be behind? Or Palace? Because we've literally been, dominant. This is one of the best 15 minutes away from home. The first 15 minutes that I've seen from United. Wish Onana had the shot stopping. Yeah, I mean, he would just be the unreal, wouldn't he? If he had shot stopping of De Gea and then his ball distribution and composure on the ball. Now Garnacho. Ball inside. Oh, little 1-2. Oh, that almost worked out. That's unlucky, that is. Palace own United. Right, okay. Interesting. Obviously not watching the game. Who do you reckon's been the best signing so far for United that you've seen? Like, in terms of like form. It's got to be Mazraoui, hasn't it? Obviously, De Ligt took longer to get into the squad. Looks great now. He has been in. Xerxes, like I say, I really like Xerxes as well. Like all of the signings, it's very early days yet. We haven't even seen. We haven't seen enough of Ugarte, and we haven't seen enough of. We haven't seen anything of Yoro other than pre-season, which he did look good in pre-season, but no way is that a foul from Garnacho. Oh my god. He's literally just flopped on the floor like a fish and the refs gave it. But, yeah, it's got to be Mazraoui, hasn't it? Do you see Garnacho having a long career at United? I think so, yeah. I think so. Like, why not? He's not like he's Argentinian. Obviously, their league, all of their best players go to Europe. It's not like, if he was like Spanish or something like that, then you would expect he would go back to Spain, go back to La Liga, like, at some point. I know we signed him from, was he 17-year-old, 16-year-old from Atletico Madrid. I don't think he feels that much of a connection with Atletico, but yeah, I think he can have a long career at United. I mean, the Premier League is where the most money is. It's where, very competitive. I think he's got the best chance of getting in the Argentinian squad. Yeah, unless someone like Real Madrid come calling or Barcelona, unless he becomes that good that they want him, then I think he's going to be at United for a long time. Will it consist of him winning a Ballon d'Or at United? I mean, if you're going to give me a prediction on will Garnacho win a Ballon d'Or, I think it's probably no. I mean, for that to happen, United need to win as a team, probably the Prem and the Champions League for one. Oh, there's a good ball over the top. De Ligt. Yeah, De Ligt was good with Mateta there. Followed him all the way. Yeah, good from De Ligt. We love that. There we go. Ball over the top. De Ligt matched him for pace. I thought De Ligt didn't have any pace from what I've bloody heard. Oh, you can't play a high line with De Ligt. That's what I've heard some people say. Absolute nonsense. Thoughts on Martial going AIK? Yeah, I mean, it's Athens, isn't it? Yeah. He just didn't play for United. Like, it was just frustrating having Martial because he was just like a player that we wouldn't sign a striker or whatever because we had Martial, yet Martial never played because he was always injured. Like, when was the last game Martial played? Did he play at all last season? At all? Like, it was a moving bandage. Yeah, exactly. We just need to give him a team where he can challenge for individual trophies. Yeah. You like the shorts that you've been making. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that. I don't know if you're on TikTok, but they're basically modified versions of the ones that are posted to TikTok, because for shorts, you have to post it under a minute, and for TikTok, it's like over a minute. So I've just been modifying them. But yeah, some of them have been doing really well. I've been trying to change my strategy. So if I post a TikTok video, I'll also post it to YouTube Shorts and also post it to Instagram Reels as well. And it's been working. I've been getting a decent amount of subscribers from it. So yeah, I think it's been doing well. It's been good. Now Garnacho. Ball back stick. Oh. Everton at Goodison, that was the last game he played, I'm pretty sure, yeah. When was that last season? I can't even remember him playing that last season. Palace to win 2-1. I'm going to go with United 2-1. I think I've got a free bet on this, actually. Yeah, the 3-0 one, yeah, I remember. I do remember now. What's my free bet? Let's have a look. It's a builder bet, so it's all stuff that needs to happen. Under 3.5 goals, Manchester United full-time result, and 40-plus booking points. I think like 1 yellow card's 10 points, isn't it? So 4 yellow cards total, or like 1 red card, I think is like 30, is it? Or 20, I don't know. Yeah. And that's a £5 free bet to win 20 quid. Nothing special, but it's only a £5 free bet, so would be nice. Ian Brown, thank you for the follow, my guy. What's the United predictions this year? I'm going to go with top 4 and a trophy. 3 years, 3 trophies. And top 4 would be great. That would be a great season as well. Maybe a Carabao or an FA Cup again. Or, Europa League as well. I think depends what Champions League clubs drop, but I think we're the best team in the Europa League. Another successful season more than Arsenal, that would be, that's highly likely, I think. Predictions for tomorrow, I'm going 1-0. Yeah, it's going to be a big test, isn't it? I can see it being a really boring game, to be honest. I think it's so early on in the season. I think both will not want to lose it more than they want to win it. And I think it could be boring. It is at the Etihad, so the onus is on City to sort of take the game to Arsenal almost. But I feel like Arsenal are a team, like they can go away against Atalanta and sort of grind out a result that's not a great result, but they can grind it out. I think it'll be low scoring. I can honestly see it being 0-0 or 1-0. Probably 0-0, more likely. What trophy you haven't won a meaningful? You had to qualify meaningful. You had to qualify trophy with meaningful because we have won trophies. We've won 2 in 2 seasons. So yeah, that's good. In the FA Cup, how is the FA Cup not meaningful? It's literally the oldest competition in football. It is very meaningful. You can't win a treble without... if you take away your FA Cup, did you win the treble? Since it means nothing. No. Garnacho! Oh, I thought that was... Oh my god, that's ridiculous. That is absolute joke. The gods are against us today. The gods are against us. I'm not even religious, but now I am, and they're against us. That's a joke. Hit the crossbar twice. Perfect ball in. What a ball that is from Delo. And that's a great first time finish as well. That's a joke, man. And then Bruno kicks it into the ground and hits the bar as well. It's a joke. How are we not 1-0 up here? It's literally bizarre. It's baffling. How are we not winning? We're dominating Palace at Selhurst Park. Like that. This has been an unreal performance so far, this first 27 minutes. Unreal. You had an easy... Mate, this easy route nonsense is just hilarious. Because you realise, for us to win it, the teams that the good teams, and by the way, we beat in the FA Cup, we beat Man City and Liverpool. So, I don't know how that's an easy route. But in the Carabao Cup the previous season, you realise that I'm trying to think, was it, who did we face in the final? Newcastle. You know, Newcastle would have had to beat either, you know, Man City, Liverpool, a top team. You know, if the reason why we got an easy route is because you shit the bed. City shit the bed. Arsenal shit the bed. Liverpool shit the bed. They lost. They lost against a team that United ultimately beat in the final or in the semi-final or whatever. This easy route is just ridiculous. It's still 0-0, yeah. It's still 0-0. I don't know how, mate. I genuinely don't know how. Both of those, you lucky wins, and you also should have lost to Coventry. But I don't know what you mean by should have lost. If you're talking about the VAR decision, it was offside. But I don't know. Oh, here we go. Oh. Mate, Mainu man of the match performance in that final. Dominated Rodri. Absolutely destroyed him. Wharton dominating midfield. Yeah. Yeah. Very much so, my guy. Very much so. Had 74% possession in the final and over 20 shots. Wow. That's good. Well, he should be lifting the trophy then, to be fair, with those kind of stats. I don't know why, because those are the most important things, rather than the actual score. So I'm surprised we didn't just go, wow, you did have more possession, so we'll just give you the trophy. We'll just say you won. I mean, look at this domination. 6 shots to 0 from United. 4 shots on target to 0. 0 touches in the opponent's box from Crystal Palace. What? And apparently Wharton's dominating United with 26% ball possession. A little snort there, but I think it deserved it, to be fair. Now ball over the top to Ahmad. Going to be United throw. Yeah, it's gone out. Both of those were lucky wins. I don't think they were, to be honest. You're right. If United can win this game, the title is theirs to lose. I won't go that far, mate. Bit far, that. The final doesn't hurt at all. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, mate. Oh. Ball out now, Ahmad. Yeah. Going to be another corner. Go on, Delit, on the end of this side. On the end of it. Come on, Delit, my guy. Come on, boy. We've literally got one player to aim at. Because I don't even think Xerxes is that great in the air. Like, literally heading. Like, attacking headers. We've literally got delete, that's it. Oh. Oh, Xerxes did get his head to it. And should have done better, to be honest. He's so close. Oh, he should have done better, man. Jesus, they're so passive in defending, like, from a corner there. Palace. So passive, like, literally not even jumping, like, trying to put him off or anything. Like, bloody traffic cones in the box. We should be doing better there. We were unlucky, just like you have been today. I think that game was very different. Vic losing to your local rivals is their worst season in their worst season is embarrassing. That is true. Was a penalty missed, or why does United have 1.5 XG? Mate, because we've just been dominating. George, how we doing, lad? Because we've just been dominating, mate. Like, we've had loads of shots on target. We've hit the bar twice. Like, twice or 3 times. I don't even know. Like, I don't know how we are not ahead. It's a joke. Like, Crystal Palace haven't even had a touch in our box. Oh. Mazraoui trying to switch it to Garnacho. It goes all the way to Dean Henderson. Worth the effort. Should be 1-up, mate. 100%. Thoughts on the Chelsea game? Didn't see it, mate. But in fact, I seen parts of it. I saw the first goal, which was bizarre. It looked like the... Go on, Ahmad. Now pull back, Bruno! Oh, it looked like the right back was running in treacle. Like, how Nicholas Jackson can receive it on the halfway line and just run all the way, completely unattested to Areola. I have no idea. It was bizarre. So I saw that. Did I see the second goal? I can't remember. I don't think so. I think that's the only goal I saw. But yeah, I mean, Chelsea look a lot better this season, don't they? Now Garnacho, is that handball? I think it would have been handball anyway. And that's a foul. It could be a yellow card. Yeah, that's the first yellow card of the match. That's why Manchester United sold Wan-Bissaka. Why? I mean, they sold him because they wanted a player better going forward. And we needed money, didn't we? I'm happy. Mazraoui's been mint since he's coming in. Like, his injury record's a little bit worrying, but he's basically played every game. Obviously, got a rest against Barnsley, but he's played every important game, almost every minute. So he's been good. Hopefully, he can stay fit. Would he put Rashford on? I think he. But that's. I mean, we're playing really well, and when you look at the bench, we've got. I mean, come on, how close is he there? Mazraoui. He's been given handball against Mazraoui, but fuck me, so close. Sacked in the morning. Yeah, good one. Right. Can they get a touch in the box here? Hopefully not. No, Xerxes, good defensive header. It's going to go for a corner. Love that. Love that from Xerxes. Wan-Bissaka was shocking defensively against Chelsea. Let Jackson and Sancho run rings. Right, I got you. Oh, okay, against Chelsea. Right, I see. Yeah. Wait, I don't think... For the first goal, I don't think it was Wan-Bissaka that was running with Nicholas Jackson. Go on, Bruno's been hitting the... Oh, no, not hitting the face, was he? Who was hitting the face? Was it Martinez? No, Ahmad. Oh, it's bollocks. That's not the face. That is not the face. You think you'd rather it be in the face? To be fair. You'd definitely rather. I told you before that based on the season you had, you shouldn't be anywhere near a trophy. Right, okay. You realise you have to be near a trophy, you need to win each round in knockout. You know, there's multiple competitions. But based on the season you had, you're clearly referring to the Premier League. So yeah, there are multiple competitions in a season. And if you win every knockout game you have in a competition, like we did, beating City and Liverpool on the way in that FA Cup, you win the competition. So based on the season that we had in the FA Cup, beating City and Liverpool, we did deserve to win the trophy. Like, just some of your arguments, mate, bizarre. Go on then, Bruno. Little ding, back stick. What's the score, mate? 0-0. 0-0. I think Chelsea could finish Europa League, but no dark prediction is Man United get top 4. Yeah, I think United. I think United can get top 4, 100%. I did predict 3rd initially. I'm going to stick to my guns with that. Liverpool do look good though. Chelsea look better. It's going to be difficult to get top 4. But I think Liverpool, it's too early to say. I mean, yeah, okay, they beat United, great result. Then a shocking result against Forest, and now a good bounce back against Bournemouth. So it's too early to really see what Liverpool can do this season. Like Chelsea look decent, so they're going to be closer. They're not going to be as bad as last season. We saw that already. Villa are obviously going to be up there. It's going to be difficult to get top 4. There's too many teams that the expectation is to get top 4, and there's too many teams. There's like 6 or 7 teams with that expectation. No, I'm talking about overall. Prem 8th, UCL last, Carabao Cup 0-3 Newcastle, FA Cup. Okay. What do you mean FA Cup? How come there's... That's interesting that you put Prem 8th, right? Okay. Champions League last, okay. Carabao Cup, so you put something after each one. Prem 8th, okay. So Prem 8th. UCL last. Carabao Cup lost 3-0 against Newcastle. How come there's nothing after that FA Cup? Put something in brackets. FA Cup winners beat Manchester City and Liverpool on the way. Interesting that you left that blank. Very interesting. All my mates are Manchester United fans, but they ain't confident. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. I'm positive about this season. Oh, Bruno, great ball in! Oh my God, it still won't go bloody in. You got Dean Henderson like Casillas again. I don't get it. Every single goalkeeper against us is fucking mint. Even ones that are shit when they're at the club for us. I mean, that's good from Ericsson. Great switch of play. And then Bruno puts in such a dangerous ball. I think he gets a flick from Xerxes. Garnacho, I don't... Oh, how's Garnacho missed that? Oh, I don't think Xerxes did. It must have been the defender that touched it then. Great ball in. Oh, that was a dangerous ball in from Ahmad. Now Mainu. Xerxes. Oh... Is that going to go? Yeah, it's going to go for a goal kick. Oh, I forgot Coventry 3-3. Right, okay. So you're just taking one game out of that FA Cup campaign in which we beat Liverpool and yourselves, you know, the greatest club that has ever walked this earth, apparently, with over 100 charges against them. We're playing well. We just need to improve that. Yeah, we just need to that yeah, like you say, that final moment, that last little bit of quality in the finish. And to be fair, we've been very unlucky. I mean, hitting the bar twice. I still don't think Crystal Palace. Oh, go on, Xerxes. Oh, unlucky. I still don't think Crystal Palace have had a touch in our box yet. Like, at home, that is pretty mad. I don't know what I think about Xerxes. I can't tell if he's good enough. I really like him. He's, you know, he's not... He can work on his finishing, for sure. But his build-up play... And like you saw him already slot in Garnacho. Oh, shit. Now, Palace, that's the first touch. Oh, my God, Eze getting a shot on... Mate, I'll be so annoyed if the second touch that they've had in the box, they score. He's pulled back. I don't know, sort of, who's following Eze there? I mean, everyone just goes with him. I mean, there's Mainu and Ericsson there. And he gets pulled back to Eze, and he's all alone. He can even take a touch. I mean, either Kobbie Mainoo or Ericsson need to be there. Like, they need to be following like, staying with the man on the edge. Like, we saw that too much last season, to be fair. Come on. So, Crystal Palace starting to get a little bit into the game now. Gifted away the ball there, though. United couldn't hit water if they fell out of boat. Yeah, we couldn't, well, at the moment. To be fair, I think some of it has been lucky. Dean Henderson's played very well, and we've hit the bar twice. Anyone can win a Carabao and FA Cup. Only the best teams win the Prem and UCL. Brilliant. It's interesting. I've never known any other team ever in the history of football to have over 100 charges against them. Financial fair play charges. I know FFP is not is a relatively new thing, but that is something. That is, I mean, we've seen a treble before. We've seen that before. United have already won the treble, the first treble. Never seen before is the amount of charges against City. That is the only unique thing City have done. Or header away. Now Ericsson gets up. Yeah, and that is half time. How are we playing, Deck? Good. Very good. Very good indeed. I mean, dominant for literally 44 minutes of that half. We're completely dominant. Like, they didn't have, until like the 44th minute, they didn't have a single touch in our box. We hit the bar twice. Like, I don't know. I genuinely don't understand. Can't comprehend how we aren't bloody 1-0 up. At least 1-0 up. Like, it's a joke. Again with the charges. Well, yes. Obviously, again with the charges. You don't think that matters? The charges matter. 133 charges against you. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Good to hear we're finally playing good football. Yeah, I mean, played great that half. Going away from it, that's the best away from home performance, like a half of football that I've seen in a very long time from United. Very, very long time. Like, complete domination. Elise coming on. I'm sorry to inform you, mate. That might be very difficult. That might be very difficult for him. Everything but a goal in that half, mate. Yeah, exactly. Like best away performance I've seen from United for a first half in a very long time. Very, very long time. I mean, unlucky as well. Can I? I can't even Garnacho. That first time finish was a really good attempt. Just hits the bar. First time, it was a great attempt. And then Bruno's unlucky to hit the bar. I can't even have a go at them saying, "Oh, they're just not being clinical." Like, I think it's just been unlucky. You got De Ligt with a really good header on the back post. Great save by Dean Henderson. I don't think there's been a chance where I've been like, that's a poor attempt. So I think we've just been unlucky. Maybe Garnacho sliding in, all he needed was a touch on that ball that was sort of going across the face. I think where the defender touched it, all he needed was a touch and it just went by him, didn't even get anything on the ball. Maybe that's the only one where I thought, come on, like literally all you need is a slightest touch and it's in. But the rest, I think they've been decent attempts, just unlucky. Rashi finishes all Garnacho's chances. Maybe. Who knows? It's difficult to know, doesn't it? I mean, you just don't know. You don't know whether Rashford would have got in that same position as Garnacho. It's just, it's difficult. But one thing's for sure, what a player to bring on. What a player to bring on when you need a goal in the form that Rashford is in. So, Rashford should come on now. Classic shirt, yeah. It's I prefer. I haven't got the new shirt, but I prefer wearing and buying old classic shirts than getting the new shirt every season. Why is our XG 0.78? I would have thought it would be more than that. Let's have a look on Flash Scores. What it's saying. Flash Scores is saying 1.58. So. Yeah, Flash Scores is saying a lot higher. That's generally what I use. How are we not in front? Yeah, exactly, mate. It's I don't know, mate. I don't know. What's my fantasy team? I can tell you. I don't know if I've made any changes today. Don't know if I've made any changes today. Let's have a look. It says 0.78 on FootMob. Yeah, that's got to be wrong. United winning after 45. No, it's 0-0, mate. Should be winning. Who would you bring on for the second half, mate, if anyone can get this goal? I mean, it's got to be Rashford. I'd probably give Højlund 30 minutes as well. This is pending that it's around 60, 65 minutes. We're still 0-0. Probably wouldn't even bring on Ugarte if he's more defensively minded. Those two are important. Probably do I bring on Anthony? Anthony didn't play badly at midweek. I probably you got to take off Eriksen anyway. So I might even put on. I mean, this is a shout, but I might even put on Casemiro instead of Ugarte if we need a goal. Because I think Casemiro, in terms of if you look at his stats, obviously we haven't seen much of Ugarte, but his passing through the lines is better than Ugarte. His chance creation is better than Ugarte. So if we need a goal and we're dominating, I'd probably bring on Casemiro for Eriksen, because Eriksen can't play 90 minutes, so that's going to be a change that we need to make, rather than Ugarte. But yeah, the obvious ones are Rashford, Højlund, and then for Eriksen, probably Casemiro, or if we need a goal, or Ugarte. I wouldn't be bothered. We've missed 17 big chances in 4.5 games. Yeah. I can bet my whole government name we will concede first thing second half. Classic United tactics. Yeah. You thought that we had to, like, how well we were playing and how poor Crystal Palace were. Well, whether we made them look poor or whether they were just poor as well. You know it's not going to stay like that the entire game. So we needed to capitalise on the domination, and we didn't. Phil Jones in the studio. Yes, Phil. Love that. I'm surprised he's not in a bloody wheelchair. How much he's been injured. To be fair, I bet he's just got fit. He's just got fit enough to stand. Been on crutches before. He'll probably get injured bloody holding the microphone. We're going to lose. Eddie will score. Nah. Thoughts on Bruno's performance? I think Bruno's been good. He's made some good passes. He's had he obviously hit the bar as well. Yeah, I could easily have an assist and a goal. So I think Bruno's been decent. Got to be worried about that high press. We hit the bar twice. We've absolutely shit luck this game. Yeah, 100%. And like I say, I don't think either attempt was that bad. Like, Garnacho first time curling effort, I think was a good attempt. And then Bruno's kicked it into the ground. Like, I mean, come on. He's hit it into the ground. It's still hit the bar. Like, it's not like he skied it over, or, you know, he smashed it straight. He's kicked it into the ground. It's just bounced up and hit the bar. It's just unlucky, man. Oh, anyway, my Fantasy Premier League. So I've got Dean Henderson in net. Hopefully he gets 0 points. Delo, Guavidal, Pedro Porro, Bruno, Gordon, Palmer, Diaz, there you go. Woods, Haaland, everyone's got Haaland. And, oh crap, he's got a knot. Oh, okay, yeah. And Joao Pedro. And then on the bench, I've got Onana, Dan Burn, and Taylor Harwood Bellis. And my keeper, the backup keeper, just doesn't play. I placed Dewsbury Hall in my FPL midfield. Chatham Cook, yeah. How's he doing for you? We've detected inactivity. Christ. Tell you what. Alright, it's alright. Right, predictions. What would be your first sub? What would be your first sub in the half? Would it be Rashford? Would it be maybe Rasmus? Let me know in the chat. First sub. Ahmad for Rashi. Yeah, I think Rashi for Ghana. Okay, that's going to be interesting. So let me know. Would you prefer Rashford to go off, or would you prefer Garnacho or Ahmad to go off? Because I mean, there's going to be people that disagree with that. I don't know. For me, I think Garnacho is. I think Garnacho people will criticise him for that half for not having scored, but I think the runs he makes, and he's been there for the opportunities, which I think is a positive thing. Bruno only 78% successful passes. Yeah, but I'm okay. I'm okay with the half that Bruno's had. Watching the game, okay, you might have told me that stat, but I can't remember being frustrated with Bruno for keep losing the ball. Maybe, okay, let's say a pass is intercepted or whatever, and he's trying to make that killer pass. I'm not bothered about that. Do not buy any of the new kits, mate. Only see you in that one or the blue away one for. Do you not buy? I don't buy. I've got a white. I've got the white kit. The Van Persie season white kit with the what's it called? I think that's Aeon sponsored. I've got this one. I've got the blue one. I've got a 99 kit. And I've got an old one from when David Moyes with the black stripes near the bottom. So I've got 6 kits, which I think is enough. I don't buy new ones. I prefer buying retro ones, to be fair. Garnacho's been good for you. Yeah, exactly. But the next kit I want to buy is that the Ronaldo Ballon d'Or season winning one with the stripe down the and when we won the Champions League as well, with the stripe on the back, like going up, so it's at the top and then at the bottom as well. No hate on Bruno, but that guy cannot play possession football. Why is it so half time the flying around an eagle? Brilliant. Wait, do people think Bruno's had a poor game then in that first half? Are people annoyed at Bruno? Because from what I've seen, I think Bruno's played well. I haven't been frustrated that half for Bruno keep missing, like losing the ball. We can't. Like, Bruno hasn't kept losing the ball. We had like 75% possession or something silly. So, I mean, that is not been a problem. Like, in that half, possession has not been an issue. Like, the black AIG one we had was smart. Yeah, that's a nice kit as well. Plymouth Argyle 01-02 season home kit goes hard. Mate, I couldn't tell you. Rashford to get subbed on, he will do early on in the second half. United have been totally dominant, but have done everything but score. Yeah, like I say, Gunner King as well. You look good. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the best. It probably is. It's the best. It's the best first half of football that I've seen away from home in fucking a very long time. I don't think the entire of last season I saw a performance away from home as good as this in the first half, but we haven't scored, so we haven't capitalised on it. And towards the end of that first half, you saw Crystal Palace getting back into the game. I think half time probably came at a good spot to sort of reset, because Palace, like I say, looked like they were getting back into it. So reset and then come out in the second half how we did the first. Palace have been awful, yeah, they have. Hello from Denmark. Hello, welcome, mate. Philly Jones in the studio. I reckon he's pulled a muscle there, holding the microphone. Best 45 minutes of United first half. Well, 100% at all this season. Yeah, I'd agree with that. De Ligt has had a good game. Yeah, De Ligt's good, and he seems like he's such an attacking threat from set pieces as well. All right, we're back underway for the second half. Like, literally, I look at this team and I see Xerxes and De Ligt is the only two players that are an attacking threat from set piece. And you'll think that there's so little players that that actually are a threat, that they'll just be able to deal with us, like from set pieces. But they haven't been able to deal with De Ligt at all. And even Xerxes had a chance. Because you're like, Garnacho, no. Ahmad, no. He's about 3 foot. Bruno, no. Ericsson, no. Mainu, no. Delo, no. Martinez, not really. Mazraoui, no. That's it. We've got 2 players that are a threat. And yeah, every single time there's a set piece, we look dangerous. De Ligt is so aggressive. Haven't seen that aggression from a United player in time. Yeah, true. You'll press high up and going to force a lot of turnovers in possession. Yeah, 100%. And I think our defense... Oh, Eze... Oh, good tackle. Who's that? Is that De Ligt? Yeah, I mean, Eze did well there, but good recovery. I think it was De Ligt sliding in. Yeah, putting in a challenge, stopping Eze from... Yeah, nice little back heel that. Yeah, it was De Ligt. Yeah, really good from him. Really good from him. I think our defensive line's higher as well, which is a change from last season. So you're not seeing us, even though we've got Ericsson in there, who's like got no legs. We're not getting overrun in midfield. Like, we literally dominated the ball. Oh, it's gone through almost everyone. Christ, get it away. Bloody hell. Talk about scrappy in the box. Bloody hell. You need an early goal in the second half, yeah. You won't be able to get near Mateta in the room. Okay, we won't be able to hear Mateta in the room. I don't know what you're talking about. Chelsea title charge, I think so. I mean, it's mental, isn't it? Like, just a couple of games playing well, and all of a sudden title charge. I think I'd set your bar at top 4, to be fair, and even then it'll be difficult. Would love to see Maguire and De Ligt partner each other. Teams couldn't manage them. I'm happy. I'd prefer to have Martinez, De Ligt, to be fair. I mean, yeah, we'll be... Maguire hasn't scored that many goals from a set piece for United. He scored them for... Oh, here we go. Oh, Ahmad just can't get the touch right. He scored them for England. I think Maguire, I wouldn't be shocked if Maguire has had more England goals than what he's had Man United goals. Even though, obviously, he's got so many more games for United. I wouldn't be shocked. He seems to score a lot for England and rarely scores maybe like 1 or 2 in a season for United. Should be 2 or 3-0 up. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Oh, giving away the ball there. Now, go on, Bruno. Ball in. Zerk's trying to get on the end of it. The standards have declined so much since Ollie. These games were Ollie's bread and butter to blow them away. Now we always struggle. Ollie was judged away to Man City and Liverpool. I don't know about that. I think by the end, Ollie's needed to go by the end, to be honest. They're bringing on Lerma. That might have been a while ago. I think Ollie did need to go by the end, to be honest. Oh, nothing silly. Christ. Oh, yeah, good. Go on now, Bruno. Switch it. Ahmad attacking the fullback, cutting inside. Shot. Oh, went far away. It's going to be a corner. Yeah, deflected. That's good. Positive. Attacking the fullback, cutting in, shot away. That's what I like to see. But all of our wingers look confident. That is just such a change from last season. They look confident to take on a man. I could watch a bunch of year sixes play football. It's more entertaining than this. What? Oh, go on. Oh, that's so bad. I mean, United have been completely dominant. It could have been 2 or 3-0. Oh, thank God that was a dog shit ball. Literally, you just must not like football, to be honest. You just must not like football. Like, if you are not entertained by this and the way United have played in that first half, yes, okay, we didn't have the... You literally see the scoreline and go, that's a terrible game. It's 0-0, that's a terrible game. Because you can't... That's the only thing that you can judge a game off. If you can't see the amount of chances that we've created, the passages of play, like, we've played so well. Like, the link-up play, you know, Xerxes dropping deep, the link-up play between our attackers, just everything other than that final ball, that final, like, quality in the finish. If you can't see that, then you either don't understand football or you don't like football. That's it. One of the two. Oh, here we go. Go! Oh! Jesus, Bruno, the outside of his foot. I mean, that's it. Look at the combination. Look at Xerxes. That is what he does. Mainu skipping past pairs in midfield. 1-2 with Xerxes and Bruno, and then the outside of the foot finish. He should have done better when he's in their position, but look, that's what I love about Xerxes. Yeah, like, okay, he might not be that clinical, but he makes others score goals around him. He's so good. His link-up play is unbelievable. Maguire has already scored more goals than United for both Ferdinand and Vidic, despite playing less games. Is that true? I'm surprised about that. That's what I meant, stepping up and playing well, but the final thing... Oh, I see what you mean. I ain't definitely meaning any insults at all, guys. Sorry, my guy. Sorry. The link-up play is brilliant. Just finished the chances. Should be 5-6-0 now. Yeah, it could be, yeah. Yeah, I do apologise for going that heavy then. But how many goals has Maguire scored for England, and how many has he scored for United? I do want to know that. Can somebody find that out? But I mean, if Bruno puts that in the top bins, that's just such a good goal. Mainu skipping past players in midfield, a little 1-2 with Xerxes, and then like literally outside the foot finish in top bins would have been ridiculous. Like, it's criminal that we're not in front. Like, come on. He's England's highest ever scoring defender. Yeah. I mean, you're giving me a little bit of a taste of the answer there, but what is the actual answer? How many has he scored for England, and how many has he scored for United? Oh, almost through there by the Palace defender. Almost played it to Ahmad. But they can't retain the ball. Our press is just... We get winning the ball back so easily. Oh, Bruno's gave it away there, though. Mazraoui, look at that. Oh, Bruno, man. Okay, that's two occasions where Bruno has, you know, we've got the ball and Bruno has lost it. Funny how so many United fans have been brainwashed by media regarding Maguire, who tried to but failed to destroy his career. I mean, if you're talking about me, with my opinion on Maguire, which I don't think I've got a bad opinion on Maguire at all. I think Maguire's a very good to have Maguire as a backup defender, which that's basically what he is now. You know, like you can love Maguire or not, but he's not considered. And this is a reason why we've signed De Ligt and Yoro, 2 centre backs. It's not just my opinion. It's clearly the opinion of Ten Hag that we needed a centre back, and Maguire wasn't good enough to be the starting centre back for United week in, week out. Like, that's the reason why we signed 2 centre backs. That's the reason why De Ligt is playing over Maguire. But having said that, I'm looking forward to it, and it's great to have from last season to have Maguire, De Ligt, Yoro when he's fit and back in probably about 2 months' time, and Martinez to be able to rotate them, because you've got 4 good defenders there that if one of them's injured, which most of the time at least one of them will be, you've got great cover there. So we're not going to have the same problems as what we did last season. I think that's a great position to have, because that was the biggest problem of last season. We were playing Johnny Evans and Maguire far too much. Johnny Evans was our most used defender. That is a big issue. Leared, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, buddy. Can't believe this is 0-0, but I can't lie. If it's still 0 at 80, Palace might get something. Yeah, 100%. Yoro is the next Varane, yeah? Well, could be. Could be. Early days, yeah. It looked good in Go on! Oh! Looked good in pre-season, but what? I mean, we're against, like, teams from the US. But, Polly, do you want to come in? You can watch the game with me, Polly. Oh. Come in, Polly. Oh, go on. Go on, Casemiro. Casemiro? Ericsson, even. Come on. Polly. Oh. And what's the football then? What's the football? Come watch the football. You like the football, don't you? You're a big Manchester United fan. Good girl. You like the football. So Rashford is coming on. Don't know who's coming off. It's going to be probably Ahmad or Garnacho. You love the football. You love Manchester United, don't you? Come on, bring us luck. Bring us luck, Polly. Bring us luck. Cute doggy. You could put a bet on Henderson outstanding. Yeah, mate, 100%. Every single keeper, like, it must be. I don't think it's just me that every single keeper that we come up against. Okay, the Barnsley keeper wasn't great, but just plays ridiculously well. Oh, he's all right. He's all right. Why? Oh, is that a pen? Ah. Well, yeah, she'll leave if she wants. She was scratching on the door. Funny how so many United fans... Oh, read that. Maguire, 7 goals for England and 11 for United. I mean, considering the amount of games that they've had, like, the amount of games he's played for United, the amount of games he's played for England, I think that is shockingly close. Shockingly. That's not a pen, that's ridiculous. It's not a pen. So cute dog, yeah. Told you old Chelsea definitely finishing top 4. I mean, I wouldn't say definitely. Definitely, maybe, I'd say. United don't get walloped 3-0 at Old Trafford with Maguire. Mate, we've lost 7-0 with Maguire in defence. What you saying? You're mad. And we had Maguire in now Ericsson, come on. Bruno. Ahmad. Go on, ball it! Ah! Go on, Garnacho. Like, literally, last season, Maguire was an issue that we couldn't play a high line because he's too slow. We couldn't play a high line because he's too slow. And last season, we had as many shots against us as a relegation team. Like, there was teams in the relegation zone that had equally amount of shots conceded against us is what we had. Like, that was a massive problem last season. And like I say, it's not me. Even if you think that, it's not just me that think that. It's not just my opinion. My opinion doesn't matter for anything. Whose opinion it does matter is Erik ten Hag's, who's gone out and signed 2 centre-backs. So what does that tell you? Dog of yours is well cute. Yeah, thank you. They're eating the dogs. Yeah. That was wild, wasn't it? Come on. Come on, get us a goal. Come on, Polly, get us a goal. Mainu, I still can't believe it's 0-0. It's a joke. Go on, now Bruno, come on, to Rashford. Go on, Mainu, chops inside. Just somebody shoot, man. Go on, Acho. Oh my God. Oh, Delo cuts it back. Come on, Garnacho, whip one in. You've got to whip it in. Yeah? Oh my God, Dean Henderson from bloody... Dean Henderson, man. Bloody hell, he's literally... he's a blend of prime Buffon, Casillas, bit of David De Gea in there with his shot stopping. It's ridiculous. Oh, go on. There's Ahmad. Pulls it back. Ah, Christ. Now Ahmad again. Please, please, please. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought he was going to give him a straight red then. He didn't. He just he jumped, right? He just jumped, but he didn't do anything. Like, he just jumped. He didn't commit. He didn't plant his feet at all. He just... Come on, man. Oh, I mean, he's gone 2 feet, but he's not endangering the opponent there. He's not... I mean, he's nowhere near his foot at all. Nah, I mean, that for me, it's not a yellow. Got all of the ball and none of the man and gets a yellow is harsh, yeah. He's done it for the commitment. Deck stop line, and Varane and Lindelof started the first 8 games last season with just 2 wins. So, Varane and Martinez played the entire 7-0. Maguire didn't even play a minute. You're right, what was it? No, the 7-0, that's true, actually. But we've had some bad results against Liverpool. And I know Maguire's dropped clangers in them. What was it, the 5-0? 5 or 4? I literally, I've got that many. We've been battered by Liverpool that many times. Oh, good save, Onana. Oh my God, what a save, Onana. Bloody hell. Oh, that's better than David Reyes, by the way. Better than David Reyes. Sorry, I'm just saying it. That's better than David Reyes. He's got less time to react there. Look, his first one's drilled in at him. He's got... Yeah, that's better than David Reyes. That's better. And that is going to be a TikTok video after, because there's going to be a lot of people that disagree. That is better. That is unreal. That is unreal. Because, you know, the ball's gradually coming out. He's got less time to get back in a position where he's saving that Onana than what David Raya did after the penalty save. He's got less time to get up there, Onana. Oh, that is unreal. That is unreal. That is ridiculous. That's why I paid all the money. Yeah, yeah. I mean, wow. Red Army. What I want to ask you is, what do you think Eric Ten Hag thinks about Maguire? Do you think he thinks that Maguire is a starter for United? Do you think after last season, do you think he thought, okay, right, Maguire's great, we don't need another centre back? I mean, the answer is obvious, but I just want you, because after I said that about Eric Ten Hag, you said nothing in the chat about that. That's what I want. And by the way, I don't dislike Maguire. I think we needed another centre back, but I think he's a great, fantastic backup option to have. I think for the sake of his career, he should probably want to move, because he's not going to get that many games in important games, and I don't know if he can get in the England team not playing regularly. So I think for the sake of his career, he probably should move. But in terms of being a backup centre back for United, I think he's great. So it's not like I hate Maguire at all. Oh wow, what a skill from Cobby. Oh, good play. Yeah, that's a foul. Yeah, good. Good. Why'd you look like Beaver? No contact the guy, otherwise it would have been... Yeah, it would have been a red if he'd have... Yeah. How is that a red card? I think if he would have actually, smashed into the player's leg, then yeah, 100% that's a red. If Maguire was Dutch, he'd be in the team. Right. So, like I say... So, yeah, I don't think that really answers the question. Ball in the middle. They're asking for handball. It's scrappy. They're asking for handball. Like, literally, they stopped playing. I think this is going to be a penalty, because I don't know why everyone stopped playing if it wasn't blatant. No. It's not. Why have we stopped playing there then? Why has everyone stopped? Because that's not handball. It's literally by his side here. Is it? I don't think that's handball. It's scrappy. I don't think that's handball. Mate, I'm not going to make this a Maguire chat. I mean, I don't think he's good enough to be United starting centre back, and neither does the manager. I think that's pretty much definitive. I think we can just end it there. You're not aligned with the manager, or not just the manager. By the way, we've had a new sporting director. With the entire leadership of the team, the new head of recruitment, the lot, everything has changed within the club. So it's not just Ten Hag that feels that. The whole leadership team think that we needed to spend money on 2 centre-backs. So, but you have a different opinion. That's completely fine, my guy. But your opinion doesn't align with any of the higher-ups at United or the manager. No pen, yeah, it's no pen. Why is Bruno still playing for United? He's so bad. Yeah, good one. Fans don't realise what Maguire offers offensively. Well, it's quite clear. Not only fans. Mate, like I say, he scored 8 goals for United. No, sorry. What was it? 11 goals, 12 goals for United, 8 for England. I mean, 12 goals. I don't know how many games has Maguire played. I don't think 12 goals is prolific for a centre back. For after how many games he's played for United, he's played fucking tons. I can remember he scored against MK Dons, an absolute bullet, a rocket. Tommy Robinson, thank you for the follow. All right, Gazabaza, how we doing? Wait, is this to United or Palace? It's 0-0, mate, to nobody. It's at Selhurst Park. Palace gonna win. I mean, if they do, mate, it's a joke. I mean, how are we not leading this? I don't know. I'm wonderful, pal. Hope you're doing well. Oh, switch your play here. Come on, man. Hopefully the game opens up a bit and, well, to be fair, United, the game doesn't need to open up for United to get chances. It's we're having plenty as it is. Tommy Robinson to United thoughts? Hopefully not. I was taking a nap. What happened? Make more of the same, to be fair. Palace have played a little bit better this half, but United have still had loads of chances. Like, oh, that's silly from Bruno. He's just launched it long, like giving away the ball there. This second half, I've seen the frustrations of Bruno this second half. No. Oh my God, thank God. Jesus Christ. Eze actually falls over like with Martinez, and that actually helps him. Like, no, it's Mazraoui here. He falls over, and it actually means that like he's delayed his run almost, and nobody picks him up. And then he just tries to curl it in. He probably should go the other side, to be honest. But he tries to go keeper's side, and I think Onana had it covered anyway. Deck, thoughts on Jackson for Chelsea? I mean, yeah, he looked class today. Like that first goal, I think it looked like he was almost jogging in the. He had the beating of the pace. Who was it that was like? Who was the right back that was trying to chase after him? It wasn't Wan-Bissaka. It was a white guy that was chasing after him, but he just was so slow. It looked like he was running through treacle. How you can pick up the ball on the halfway line, and that goes down as a Sancho assist, by the way, 2-2. But how you can just run from the halfway line like to that position to have a shooting opportunity is like just beyond me. Out of all the United channels, I respect your opinion the most. That's why I'm disappointed in you. Are you a United fan? Because there are some United fans that are like have this weird sort of Maguire fan base. Like I say, it's not just my opinion. By the way, I think Maguire has a really Maguire as a backup centre back is amazing. I'm glad that he's there. I think, like I say, for the sake of his career, I'm surprised that he hasn't tried to go for a move. Because I think there's plenty of clubs that would be interested in Maguire, playing for them. Garnacho losing the ball there. So I'm happy Maguire is at the club at his current role, but I just don't want to see him playing week in, week out. I think when Yoro comes in, I just want to have a centre backs with more pace or with more pace, or centre backs that are used to playing in a higher line. Ooh. I mean, De Ligt, you can't say that he should be playing over De Ligt. De Ligt's come in, he's been fantastic. Who would you prefer? Oh yeah, you wanted De Ligt and instead of Martinez. Maguire instead of Martinez. You look like Chris Wood. Yeah, I hear that quite a lot. United should go for Nicholas Jackson in the next transfer window. I won't go that far. Thank you, Josh, for the follow. Lots of match-going fans agree with my opinion. Online fans are sheep who just go along with Goldbridge. Yeah, I just go along with Goldbridge. For sure. Definitely not. I'm pretty sure I did a video the other day of him calling out Onana, basically, a day before a game, and said it was ridiculous. But okay, if you want to just go along with that, then fair enough. Whatever. The thing about Manchester United going on about Harry is like Chelsea with Mudryk with some fans. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why we're talking about Harry Maguire. He's not on the pitch. Like, it's just the whole stream has been about Harry Maguire. When De Ligt, like, defensively, we've been class. Like, for the majority of the game, we've absolutely dominated the entire... Højlund's on, by the way. Hopefully he can grab us a goal. Like, this game has been amazing, and we're still talking about... We're talking about Maguire. Like, what would a Maguire have done in this game? I don't know why we're talking about him. De Ligt's had some great chances aerially, like from set pieces, and almost put them away. Like, you can't be looking at this game and go, yeah, we'll be winning if Maguire was on the pitch. So why are you even talking about him? Jesus, I think that was a foul throw by Garnacho, but we got away with it. Go on, Garnacho, trying to get around the defender. Go on, it's a Mainu throw. Come on. I can hear thunder, so if I get disconnected, it's because, thunder and lightning, that happened earlier today. It sounds like it's quite far away, so hopefully not, but just a pre-warning. I wasn't referring to you, by the way, yeah. Well, I can just say for myself. There are a lot of United fans that do get their opinions and just base it off what Goldbridge says. It's funny, like, in the... like, when he'll do a poll in the chat, it's just... He'll give his opinion, then he'll run a poll, and it's just all the same as Mark's opinion. Like, it's like... It just shows that everyone that is watching that contributes to that poll, that he does influence their opinion. Do you admit Martinez has been awful this season? Southampton shouldn't score 3 in 30 minutes. I don't think he's been awful. No, I think he's Southampton shouldn't score 3 in 30 minutes. I don't think he's been awful. I think he's had... That game in particular was bad. But in general, I don't think he's been awful. I mean, look, today hasn't been awful. In the last... wait, we beat Southampton 3-0. Ball, back stick, gone all the way. Ball in the middle. Oh, good save, Onana. Rashford would get us a goal, hopefully. Mudryk gets nowhere near Chelsea team. Now we got Sancho and Neto. Yeah. De Ligt and Yoro, Martinez left back. Mudryk gets nowhere Chelsea team. Now we got Sancho and Neto. De Ligt and Yoro Martinez left back. I don't get what you said there. You started talking about the Chelsea team, and then you started mentioning De Ligt, Yoro Martinez left back. I see a late pen for United. Yeah, let's hope so. Your thoughts on Chelsea rivaling City for the Prem? No, mate, not a chance. I think you just... I think, yeah, you're getting ahead of yourself a little bit there. Okay, where's the TikTok live? I'm a Chelsea fan. Best with 50 defense ain't good enough yet. Yeah, for sure. They're not going to challenge. Chelsea. I mean, they started well, but season's long, and I think you can't. It's very rare that a team goes from like where did Chelsea finish? Sixth to challenging, especially with the levels that you need to challenge now. You're just not going to have that consistency. You just can't. It just can't be done. You need to gradually build. You might get there. You've got such a young team. You might get there. You might get there eventually. I still think there's problems with the Chelsea team. Like, I still don't think. I think you got way too many players. Like, I don't know what the dressing room's going to be like when some of those players are like, they're still early on in the season, when there's some unhappy players in that dressing room because they feel like they're not getting enough game time, and and that will happen. It's very difficult to keep a happy dressing room when you've got so many players, when you're such a massive squad. It means you're going to disappoint more players. Oh, Ugarte, that's a foul. So, I mean, there's still a lot of issues, I think, with the Chelsea squad as a whole. We did good against West Ham, but they got robbed of a pen, and then we're open at the back. But yeah, they did get robbed of a pen. From what I did see, I think was it somebody pulled on his arm, didn't they? Go on, Onana coming. Oh, bloody hell, didn't get there. That's a foul on Ugarte. Come on, boys. This is a joke. If we don't win this, it's a joke. I think that's the 40 booking points from a builder bet. I just need Man United to win now. Come on, boys. Gone from 7-0, basically everything we touch going in, to not scoring. You're going to pay the refs to give you a pen after full time? Yeah, hopefully so. We'll see, won't we? The first 30 minutes were shocking against Liverpool. He lost his man twice, and Brighton's winner was out of position. I don't know. I'd have to look back at it. Only prime Anthony 2008 can save United now. Yeah, exactly. That's what we need. We did good against West Ham. Oh, I read that. You sound surprised at that. What? About winning 7-0 and then we can't score? Oh, Mazraoui losing the ball there. We seem to have lost a little bit of the... That's our ball, I think. We seem to have lost a little bit of the quality in this second half, like in the final third. Like, everything that were happening was like materialising like into a chance, into a decent chance, and we just got unlucky with the finish. But I think we've created a lot less in this second half. Martinez's quality at Man United, when you get Euro, I think he plays left back for you. He won't. I don't want to see Martinez playing left back. Don't want to see it. Like I said earlier, I'm just happy that we've now got. We're not going to have the issues of last season with having to play Johnny Evans and Maguire like as a partnership together. Like, we're never going to see that because we've now got the defensive cover in there. Like, and Yoro's going to be he's going to be eased into the squad. You know, only he's 18, isn't he? Oh, come on, boys, man. Mark Goldberg from eBay. That's not even a good insult, mate. At least say like Wish or Temu or something. eBay. You can buy branded stuff on eBay. That's a poor insult from you, mate. Gotta say it. How long's left? 5 minutes, mate. 5 minutes of normal time. Well, a bit less than 5. Christ. But now Palace have got more of the ball. Not really threatening that much, but like they've literally Dean Henderson's just booted it all the way to Onana. But United have looked a lot less threatening in this half. Come on, boys, man. I mean, a draw away at Palace, just so disappointing. I mean, on face value, it's not a horrific result. In considering the performance, though, we deserve the win. It's got hard done by not to get 3 points here. If we don't, still time. Now Rashford. To be fair, Rashford's not done a lot at all since he's come on. Maguire and Evans didn't lose a single game they started last season, winning 6 out of 6. Lindelof, Casemiro, and Varane at centre back were why United were awful last season. I don't know. I don't know if those stats are true or not. But again, like I say, clearly the manager, the new leadership don't think the way forward is Johnny Evans and Maguire. Clearly, the majority of the fan base don't think that. The manager doesn't think that. The leadership don't think that. But you do, and that's fine. What should Manchester United do in January? Well, I think January is difficult. I think we need to get a left back. That's who do you need to get? Like, we need to, even if it's just like a loan deal till the end of the season. I mean, Luke Shaw will have come back from that point. Hopefully, bloody hell. I mean, he's been gone long enough, and I can't see him staying fit. And even if he stays fit, we need cover, because probably as soon as that January window closes, he's going to get injured. And we've got Malacia back, but Malacia hasn't played football in literally 18 months. I can't see him staying fit. Oh, as well, Bruno balling towards Højlund. It was a good interception from the defender. Come on, boys. That's it, Mikel. That was better. That's better. Better insult. Come on, boys. Last couple of minutes. Can't believe we're not. I can't believe this is 0-0, man. It's a joke. Absolute joke. Come on, Mazwari. Come on, last minute winner. The United way. Come on. Oh, he's played it behind him, man. Christ, Højlund. He doesn't look sharp, Højlund, at all since coming on. And that's the difference. Those just in those tight areas up top. That's where, like, you know, that's why I love Xerxes so much. Because okay, Højlund might be more clinical, but you know, everything sticks to Xerxes. Very rarely loses the ball, like in the final third. Come on now, Mainu. Come on, Rashford, little one in towards Højlund. Goal kick. What minute? Ticking into the 90th now. The majority of match-going fans want Maguire starting. That is not true. That is not true at all. That is 100% not true. United global days are a thing of the past. With respect, major changes starting at the top. Global days are a thing of the past. With respect, major changes starting at the top. I don't know what you mean by that, because United literally the change has come from the top. Like 25% of the ownership has gone to Sir Jim Ratcliffe. He's now completely in charge of the football operations. All of the leadership at United has completely changed. So when you say major change starting at the top, that's what we've done. So thank you for identifying that, and that's literally what United have done. Our transfer strategy is completely different. Like, we've now got people in positions of power that actually understand football and have proven track record in their previous jobs, you know. So, yeah, bizarre, really, that. Garnacho's been a ghost second half, yeah. I don't think it has been a boring game. The second half has been more boring than the first, I give you that. But I don't think it's been boring. The second half hasn't been great, I give you that. But the first half was great. Oh my god. Is it a corner? Christ, come on. Jesus. If they nicked it there, I'd be so pissed off. Again, good defending from Martinez. They've both been good. De Ligt and Martinez today. Come on. Now we're bloody holding on. Go on. Yeah, not on a good punch away. Garnacho gets it clear. Go on, challenge that, Rashi. Good. How is that a fat? Oh, it's the clash of heads. Oh, he's got blood on him. Martinez has got blood on him. Was that a clash with the keeper then? Has he got blood coming out his nose or is it on his head? Dean Henderson gets man of the match. Not surprisingly. I mean, that first half, again. Prime, Casillas, Buffon, the lot, all rolled into one. Come on, get the ball. Come on, last minute. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, man. Last 30 seconds. United have got the ball in our own half. Can't really see anything happening in this last 30. Oh, come on, get the ball forward, lads. Last 20. How have we not bloody won this? We've still got it with De Ligt. Get it forward, for fuck's sake, man. Right, okay. Well, we just smashed it forward now then. That's it. That's it. They'll blow up now. Unless Rashford can do something here. Snapped him. Yellow card. Go on, put the ball in. Put the ball in. We've got one more chance to put the ball in. I don't want to look at the chat because you might be ahead of me. One more chance to put the ball in. Get Onana. No, joking. Joking. Come on, boys. One more chance. Come on, De Ligt. De Ligt. You know. Come on. Come on. Good ball in, Bruno. Don't hit the front, the first man. He just floats it in, back stick. That's it, innit? Yeah, that's it. Christ. I mean, I don't know how we didn't win that. Like, looking at the stats, what 1.86 expected goals, 71% possession to United, 16 goal attempts, 5 shots on target, 8 shots off target. Like, mental. Remember when you beat Barnsley, I said, wait for the weekend, back to scheduled programming. Well, it might be scheduled programming in the score. I do remember that comment, actually. It might be scheduled programming in the score, but in the performance, especially that first half is the best first half performance away from home I've seen in a very long time. Like, the performance was there. The result wasn't. Expected goals 1.8, like say 71% possession away from home. Like we deserve to win that. We deserve to be 2 or 3 bloody goals up after the first half. Like I don't know how we've ended up drawing that. Like, what a joke. You're not playing Barnsley, are you? Deluded fan base. What are you talking about? What's wrong? You can't, please, man. Please, just have some sense. You can't look at that performance and you're not looking at the performance. You're looking at the result and then saying, "Oh, you know, get Ten Hag out." After that performance, like we've delivered an unreal performance away from home, and we just haven't got the result. That's it. Like, Ten Hag, what do you want Ten Hag to do? He can't finish it in himself. Like, it was a great performance, and if we can perform like that on a consistent basis away from home, we'll do really well in the season. Like, that's it. You drew 0-0. Well, I know for a fact you haven't watched the game then, by that. Because that's all you can point to. Because you can't point to the expected goals. You can't point to the amount of shots on target. You can't point to the amount of possession that we've had. We've literally dominated the ball, 71% possession, dominated the chances, and that's it. And we just haven't been able to finish it. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you there. Just the final finish, like you say, yeah. But we haven't won, exactly, yeah. Is no one to blame here? Yeah, Henderson had the man of the match performance. But yeah. We got thrashed 4-0 here last season, so that's an improvement. Did we? I can't remember that. The trauma, I forgot that through the trauma. But yeah, we deserve to win that. Good performance, poor result. I appreciate everyone for watching. United's next match is going to be, is it midweek? Have we got a midweek game, or is it next week? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Twente, isn't it? It's going to be FC Twente, which is it's at Old Trafford, but Twente is where I lived in Enschede, which is where they play, for 3 months. So Twente is a place that is close to my heart, I guess. Steve McLaren, I think, was he Steve McLaren the manager? No. That was ages ago. They sing something I hated when I went there. They sing at the stadium. They sing "You'll Never Walk Alone" in a really like weird way. Like they took it from Liverpool and then they've like sped it up, like really weird. But yeah, I've seen FC Twente play a couple of games at the stadium. But yeah, good to face them midweek, and hopefully we can get a bloody win. It's at Old Trafford as well. And then it's going to be Spurs next after that. So that's going to be we're facing Spurs at the right time, because although they won against Brentford, I'm still not convinced by them. Playing Spurs at the right time. Hopefully can get the win. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.